Hi everyone, my name is Gajanan. Welcome to the Learning Journey channel. Today we are going to discuss about a unique topic, the power of 50 rupees, yeah, and the compounding power. Most of the times you might have seen in reels, YouTube channels, right? Uh, what the compounding magic is, right? Today, practically in detail, we will discuss. Let me bring my screen. Okay, so at a high level, right? If they say if you invest even 50 rupees a day, right, and which is 1,500 rupees a month, can make or can uh, get you around 50 lakh rupees down the line in 30 years, right? But how it works, where to invest, right? Practically, how is the calculation? We will detail in we'll discuss in detail in this video. Yeah, I'll give you a glimpse of how 50 rupees a day, right? If you just save and don't invest, right? For example, if you start saving 50 rupees from today every day, at the end of the year, right? After a year, you'll have 18,250 rupee. Down the line, 5 years, 91,000 rupees. Down the line, 10 years, 1,82,000 rupee. Down the line, 20 years, 3,65,000 rupee. And down the line, 30 years, 5,47,500 rupee. So even just a 50 rupee, right? If you just save without investing, you can at the end of 30 years you'll have 5,47,500 rupee. Yeah. Again, we are not talking about 10,000 investment, 20,000, 50,000 rupee investment, just a 50 rupee. Right here again, it is about saving. Let's compare this with investment now. With SB account, yep, where we get hardly around 3 to 4%, where our middle class is completely trapped here, right? So first year, if you see, there is no major difference. That is the reason investment is not about 1 year, 5 year, right? It is always about long term. That is the reason uh, people who invest, right, they don't see that difference in the initial years. So here you can look at the amount. First year 19,560. At the end of 30 years, you'll have 1,01,000, almost, yeah, 10,14,393. It is, even if you put in SB account, right, and if you get bare minimum of 4% returns, your amount will be doubled, right? Again, here the compounding magic will play, but it will not beat the inflation. Yeah, where in India it is inflation is 6 to 7%. If you earn 4% returns, right, through SB account, still your money's value is getting lost. Yeah, you're losing the value of your money. Let's move on to FD, right? Where again, most of the middle class family or people who don't know about the investment, who they save. Uh, First year again, first year at the end of 5 year, you don't see major difference because compounding starts working after 5 years. So at the end of 30 years, even if you put in FD, you'll have around 1 lakh, 14 lakh 31,000 rupees. Yeah, which is almost uh, triple the amount of your savings. Let's move on to gold, right? Gold, if you look at historically, it has given 11% return. Again, first year and at the end of 5 year, you don't see major difference. But if you see uh, at the end of 30 year, right? So you're going to have 36 lakh 16,714 rupees, which is a huge amount. And again, I'm not talking about gold ornaments here. I'm talking about gold savings, right? uh, Either in the gold EFTs, right, or in the gold coins. Coming to a Nifty 50 or regular mutual funds, right? A Nifty 50, if you take last 30 years data, it has given 12 to 13% returns, even which mutual funds assures that return, right? Again, first year and at the end of 5 year, you don't see major difference. Again, I'm saying compounding starts working after 5 years or after long term. So at the end of 30th year, you'll have 50, your 50 rupees will be worth of 53 lakh 36,259. A huge amount. You might say, what, Jalan, do I need to wait for 30 years? Right? But again, we are talking about just 50 rupee, just a 2 cup of tea's worth or snacks worth. Next, if you are good at investment, right, and if you have a time to analyze, or if you are investing in mutual funds, again in a small cap or a mid cap funds, which has generally given in history a 16% return, your 50 rupee a day at the end of 30 year, it will get you 96 lakh 74,385, which is almost a crore rupee. Yeah. So that's the power of compounding. Okay, next we'll quickly go through how where to invest. First, okay, it is about idea. It's not about the amount. It is about the habit. It's habit of investment. So 50 feels too small, right, to matter. This is exactly why it works. It is painless because you are not investing huge amount. It is easy to sustain because if you are investing around 10,000 rupee per month, after 3 4 months or after 2 3 year, if you have any different, if you get different commitment, you may drop. But 50 rupees, it's easy to sustain and continue day after day. So again, it's a tiny start, right? There is, you are not making any major changes in your lifestyle, or you're not sacrificing, or you're not putting pressure on yourself, right? Anyone can begin from, I think 50 rupee, even the college boy or girl, right, or anybody who just started a small business, or anybody who just started their job, they can start with 50 rupees. And here the consistency wins. As I mentioned earlier, investing daily builds discipline. Small regular drops fill a very large bucket over time. uh, Again, it's not about 50 rupee, it is about the time which you are giving. The longer you stay invested, the harder your money works. Yeah, that's the power of compounding. Next, how you can start it? Okay, you can automate, right? So that from your SB account, automatically it can auto debit. Yeah, and most importantly, buying regularly means you buy at high and low prices. For example, now Nifty, right? Assume you are investing in Nifty from last 2 years, right? Last 2 year returns in Nifty is zero, right? But if you are investing every day, still you are somewhere buying in the dip, right, or low or high, and still it gives you a return. But we have seen in the past, right, in the market, after uh, being after a stagnant market, right, suddenly in a year, Nifty gives 60 70% returns. To earn that 70% return, right, you must be investing regularly. You can't, because we can't predict the market. We can't say that no, the moment I market starts booming, I'll invest. No, it has to be regularly invest. Grow your money earns return, and those returns earn more returns, right? That's a compounding. It is not about your money. In 50 rupee example, it is just a 5 lakh which you'll be investing down the line 30 years. But the return, right, if invested rightly in the small cap mid cap, we are going to earn additional 95 lakh rupee. So that's the growth. Then accumulation, stay invested for years and large corpus quietly builds up. Again, the magic of compounding. Compounding means your return starts earning their own returns. Yeah, for example, your investment becomes like 1 lakh rupee, right? And even if it 10% in a year, so it is giving you 10,000 rupees return. So next year onwards, even the 10,000 rupees will start earning, right? That's the magic of compounding. They say compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. For example, in this graph, you can see first 5 year, right? You are investing 50 rupee. You are still there, right? Hardly it is just 50 rupee if you consider uh, 5,000, 10, around just 15, 20,000 rupee. But at the end of 10 year, again it is less than 3 lakh, right? But from 15 year, you see at the end of 15 year, it is 8 lakh. At the end of 20 year, it is 15 lakh. End of 25th year, it is 28 lakh. And at the end of 30th year, it is 53 lakh. Again, here I have taken a nifty returns rate, that is just 11 to 12%. So what a 50 rupees a day can become in long run. So for example, 5 year you are investing 90,000, it grows up to 1.2 lakh. Your gain is just 0.34 lakh, right? First 5 years you don't see that gain. But at 10th year, your investment is 1.8 lakh, but it grows to 3.5 lakh. Your gain is 1.69 lakh. You can see first 5 year it is just 3.34, and at the end of 10 year it is 1.69 lakh. If you see at 30th year, right, you are investing 5.4 lakh rupee, 50 rupee daily at the end of 30 year, but the gain is 47 lakh, so your overall value is 52 lakh at the rate of 12% per annum. If it is 16, you are already so you will be earning a crore, right? And again, it is a again you may ask, what about the inflation rate, right? So to if you want to beat the inflation, just add inflation rate, right? For example, if our inflation is 5% a year, or 10, assume, okay, if you take is 5% per year, right? If you are investing 50 rupees daily, add 5%, that is 0.25 rupees, right? From next year, you start investing 52 rupees, so that you can beat the inflation, and so that this one will be earning 3 plus crores at the end of 30th years. Okay, so what is 50 rupees really? You already spent 50 rupee without a second thought, right? You'll just go scan that thing, 50 rupees paid. Okay, so here I'm not asking you to cut your coffee, a plate of snacks, right? Or to cut your cigarette or drinks online ads. But what I'm saying is, if you can invest here, you can also, if you can spend here, you can also invest in stock market or in gold, right? Yep. The best way to start was yesterday. If you are not invested, if you are not investing, then the second best time is now. Yeah. Again, we should not be delaying. This graph tells what if you delay, right? If you are investing now, and down the line 30 years, if you are earning 53 lakh at the rate of 12% return, if you just delay by 5 years, right, and you are investing for 25 years, your uh, returns, right, is just 28 lakh rupee, almost just a half. Yeah. And if you delay by 10 year and invest 20 years, you are going to earn 15 lakh. If you are delaying by 15 year and just investing 15 years, you are going to earn only 8 lakh. Yeah. So how to start your journey? Pick a platform. You can open a demat account, right, with Grow, Zerodha, right, Angel Investment. Many are there. If you don't want to get into that, in nowadays in PhonePe, Paytm, right, you have small SIPs. Yeah. Please explore and start investing 50 rupees, and they can also give auto debit option. Choose a fund. If you even in phone pay, Paytm, right, or if you are choosing a mutual fund, You can choose whether large cap, mid cap, or small cap, right, based on your requirement. Automate the 50 rupee daily or 1500 monthly. Stay invested, don't stop during market dips, because time in the market beats timing the market. Yeah, because you can't time the market. You have to keep in mind returns are market linked, not guaranteed. Okay, they say not guaranteed because they can't guarantee. For example, now I'm saying, right, last 2 years Nifty returns is zero. You can't say that, okay, I'm from past 2 years I'm investing, my returns are zero, I have only whatever amount I have invested. No. So that's the point here. You have to invest long term. Equity works best over 7+ years. 12% is a long term assumption, not a promise, but it can give, the way India is growing, it can give uh, more return than 12% is what I feel. Step up the amount as income grows, right, to beat the inflation. Okay, again, takeaway from this video is you don't need to be rich to invest. You just invest to become rich, right? Start with 50 rupee today, stay consistent, let time and compounding do the rest. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching video. Again, it's not a theory. Practically, I have experienced the compounding power. Yeah. And I thought I'll share this with this 50 rupee example. Right? Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.